Hello everybody and welcome back to the Minepact server. This is Solarais here. I had finished my big gigantic ball in the sky here. It's gigantically massive. Actually, let me show you from the inside. And then I want to work on making it look a little bit better because as of right now it's just kind of plain, just kind of sitting over there, not really doing much. I'm not 100% sure exactly what I want to do on the inside, but I do want to show you this. This is going to be the access to it. Now, of course, I can fly, so I have no problem getting up. But if I have any friends over that can't fly, I'm going to throw in some ladders, and yes, it's going to be a very long journey up there. But you know, if they really want to go up there, then it'll be worth it for them. So we go all the way up, which I think this tube actually looks pretty cool. And I do want to do something with it, but I'll show you that in a second. So yeah, so this is the massive structure. It is, I don't even know, I have no words for it. It's huge, and I think it might be a little bit too big, but you know, it is what it is. I think what we're gonna do is probably knock out these middle sections here and put some glass there and make some giant windows. Now, I know it doesn't look symmetrical from the inside. It's just how I had to build this thing and layer the blocks on top of each other. Let's see if we can kind of get out from up top here, and I can show you what I'm gonna be doing, I think. Now, like I was saying, I do like the tube going up that the ball is sitting on. I think it needs some more support, so we'll probably work on giving it some more support as well. But I was thinking that I would carry over the black part here again, and then just have the blue kind of as a strip going up, you know, going up the sides here. I think that'll look okay. So it'll be like the tube is kind of carrying itself around, maybe carrying the power around, if this is like power maybe, I don't know. But anyway, so I think I'm going to do that. I made a bunch of blue glass just to try to figure out if it's going to work or not, and I kind of laid out a little bit of a border here where I would lay the glass. But I do want to also, like I was saying, knock this part out here and maybe make this a giant window. So I'd like to outline this in a different kind of block, obviously not the black because that just kind of gets lost in things. Now down here we have the sea lanterns. We do have sea lanterns, so I guess I was right about that. But we have those prismarine bricks. So I was thinking about possibly doing that around and carrying the theme. These kind of look like they're, you know, they're encasing the little tubes and such. So I think maybe we can carry that around and put them around here. I was also playing with some more ideas with some different materials if we wanted to avoid that because they are pretty expensive to make. So I was thinking about either using iron blocks, which we have an iron farm, so that won't be too expensive. I think it'll be a good contrast to that color. Plus it does have some texture to it as well. White stained clay, just again for the contrast, but I'm not too sure. It's kind of boring. And then maybe just the prismarine. But I'm not too sold on the prismarine itself. I think, I mean, it does have some texture and it does look kind of cool. I just don't know how it'll look up there. So I might try a couple of different things. It's getting dark out, so I'm going to go ahead and lay this first strip over here with the blue and the black and see how that looks, and then we'll take it from there. Alright, so this is exactly what I was talking about in the previous clip there. If you had a hard time following me, I kind of had a hard time following myself. But anyway, carrying the tube up, this is what I was saying. So we have the blue and the red stained glass there going up this tube. And then I carried it up around here. And I want to do the same on this side, of course, the back. And then what I was thinking, I was playing around with some of the other materials and kind of like outlining this this area that I wanted to be the windows, and nothing seemed to work. So what I decided that I was going to probably do then is continue these tubes here along the sides as well. So these middle sections will be connected from the bottom, from this major tube, as well as each you know, we'll have on each side and then on the top as well. So they'll have 4 points coming into this one massive window, and I don't think that's going to need anything else around it. If, you know, once these tubes are in, if I decide that we're going to need to add some more things and more detail, then I think we will. But I think, you know, simple is probably the best for this, just because I don't want to overdo it and, you know, take away from the shape of this, because the shape is pretty cool, and I did put a lot of work into it. So I kind of want to, I don't want to like tear out anything and and all that. I want to leave it as intact as possible. So yeah, I just continued up the blue. I was playing with the idea of maybe having these windows the red, which I still may do. This was just to kind of see what was going on. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to continue these tubes going around each side, up the top, up the bottoms on each side, and connect these guys. So I need to make a little bit more glass, a lot more glass, dye them up, and then I put sea lanterns in. I don't know if you can really see the red. So I did the red, I think like four blocks of blue, and then you have the red, and then on every other red block I put some sea lanterns there. I tried every one. I tried to have them on the outside. It didn't look right. So I'm still not 100% convinced, but I do like that this is lit up. So I was playing a little bit around with some glowstone as well, but I think the glowstone takes away from the like futuristic kind of look that this is. I like the cleanness of the sea lanterns, and yeah, I feel like, and plus the glowstone's kind of ugly in this texture pack anyway. So I'm going to go ahead and crack on with this and continue making these like tubes, and we'll see how it goes. Well, there it is. Those all the changes that I made. I did do a couple of things off camera. I just kind of kept going with it. I got kind of sucked in. I meant to record a lot of it, but I didn't. I'm sorry. So anyway, I did all the tubes. I think it looks really awesome. I opted to put the sea lanterns every time that there's a piece of red glass, I put the sea lanterns behind it. You really can't tell unless you get up close, but it's okay. I think it still looks pretty cool. It looks definitely futuristic. I changed the shape of the interior like area here, the middle part, and put the red in there. I think it makes a world of difference. I did this completely all the way around. Everyone is done. Now my only problem is that from the side and from the bottom, it looks kind of like the shape is a little bit more elongated and not so spherical. So I don't know if it's just like a trick of the eye or if I use too much of the black. I think it might be the black. So I'm going to change these out to, all the black here, I'm going to change it out, I think, to iron. I think that's what we're going to try to do. I know it's different than what we've been working on down there, but I think the iron might give it a little bit more of a pop and might allow the eye to kind of see the sphere in the middle of it, and I think it'll look kind of cool. So yeah, the only problem is when I have the iron, I'm going to have to continue it like all the way down here and likely change out this tower to have the iron incorporated as well. But I do like how the black and the blue and the red and all that kind of works together. So we'll see how that goes. We have to make this tower a little bit bigger, which might be a little bit better anyway. It might lend the eye to like see a better support structure. I was going to kind of do legs coming down to support it. I thought that might look kind of cool, but we're butting up a little bit close to Stray's Stray's build over here, which is looking really awesome. So I might not do that, but we might make this a little bit more of a supporting structure. And then I think we need some balance over here, so that might be the next project, creating another little tower coming up over here, not as high and definitely not a sphere. We might go maybe about this height and make like a donut shape or something like that. I think would look kind of cool and definitely balance that out, and then we'll work on digging some things out here. I'm not too sure if this is considered like my land as well, or if this is like a community thing, if we want to do like trees or a park or something. I don't know, I'll ask Stray, but that's okay. We have a lot of land to work with, I think, still over there. But yeah, so that's that. I'm going to go spend some time over at the iron farm, and I'm definitely going to do a lot of this on camera, so hopefully it'll all work out well. Anyway, see you in a bit. Well, I spent some time over at the iron farm, not too long. I just got a couple of blocks of iron here. And now what I'm thinking, I'm going to try a couple of different things here. Instead of getting rid of this black right away, because I do like how the black and the blue all kind of look nice together, I was thinking about widening this up and having the steel or the iron kind of go around like this up there, and then maybe we can carry it around like so. I'm really not sure. We're really going to have to just see how this goes. If I just outline the black with the iron, I'm hoping that it'll be enough of a contrast as well as look like extra supports possibly. I'll have to fill in those spots, but I think from the front it shouldn't make much of a difference there. But I want to see how this looks, because that would be cool if I can maintain the black but also give it like a little bit of an extra layer, like depth. I'm not too sold on this. I know I'm close by, but we'll see how this looks here. Let's see. I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have to probably do the entire thing in order to make my decision. I mean, I kind of like what I see there so far. Let's see if maybe we can kind of trick our eyes. I don't know. I'm gonna try to continue on with this. This is actually all the iron that I brought. But I'm gonna do this one strip here and then maybe down there, and we'll see what it looks like from the front. Don't know. I'm a little bit disappointed, I think. We'll see. Gosh. Alright, I'll be back. Alright, so we have a little bit of a visitor here. Stray Zombies popped onto the server as I'm laying out some of this iron, and she said that she really likes it and she feels that it makes it pop. And I actually agree. Now that I've laid out a little bit more, I think I really, really like it. I definitely think that I like the iron, and I'm going to definitely go with it. It definitely does make it pop. The colors are cool, the texture's cool, and I have to... Oh yeah, I think I was going to show you down over at the iron farm, because I'm going to have to do some AFKing over, over that way. So we're over here at a hugely massive automated storage system that was built by somebody who no longer plays on the server, but they did a fantastic job. It's pretty epic looking. It goes all the way down to the bottom there. But the reason that I'm here is to head over to the spawners. There's a couple of spawners over here that was gifted to let's see if we can get through the door. That was gifted to Stray Zombie and us. So we're taking full advantage of them. I'll just show you. So like I was saying, you know, in Minepact we can buy the spawners, and there's just 4 of them here, of the iron golems there that just kind of drop down. Easy peasy, just kind of AFK here a little bit and let them build up. And then there's a squid farm here as well. So let's see if we have any actually down here. I don't think I need to spend too much time down here. Hopefully I can get a lot of this done. There's still some left. 9? No. I want to maybe grab one more stack. I think that might be enough. 1 or 2 more stacks of iron might be enough to just actually just do the tower so that I can see how that looks. But we'll take a look and we'll see how it goes, and I'll catch you back. Alright, I am loving this. I definitely like the iron. I think that was a really cool idea. So not to pat myself on the back or anything, but I'm going to pat myself on the back. I definitely like the contrasting colors. It looks really cool. That was like a stack, and a stack, you know, of iron blocks just to get up this one side here. And then, you know, I'm gonna need a stack for each side, plus around the sides here. So there's gonna be plenty of time spent over at the iron farm. Plenty of iron golems gonna meet their demise in the pool of lava. But I'm happy with where this is going, and I think once I get all the iron done, and then this project is gonna be completed for now. And then we'll be able to move on to other things. I am very excited to see what's going on over here in Stray's little section. This looks kind of cool. It's like it's ripped out from the ground there. I don't want to give too much away. I kind of have an idea of what she's doing, but we'll see. We'll see how that turns out. But so far, I think it's looking pretty epic itself. So hopefully, we'll have 2 gigantic epic builds next to each other, and hopefully Stokely, that kind of sounds like I don't know, like a poem or something, or maybe a song, I don't know. She'll start getting cracking over here, because we're going to need another epic build. So this is definitely off to a cool start. I'm very excited about this. I'm going to go ahead and call it an episode, and then when we come back, we'll be starting on some other projects, because hopefully the iron outline will be completed. So thanks everybody for watching. I really appreciate it. You all have a great day.